Alright guys, just back. I'm back. Welcome back to the alternative future of Mayfield, part 5. So in the last episode, we had a war between another separate group countries, including Russia, which is known as AJ. But that's not the thing we're going to be focusing on today. But what we focus on is mostly on Europe. It's mostly focused on Europe. It's in White-Eye Twilight Union. I'm just gonna fix the borders between. These borders are not supposed to be in the ocean. White-Eye Twilight is, White-Eye Twilight is one of my prey enemies. Twilight reunified Germany. It's done, and it's Poland, Czech. So I think because they were on the border of threat. So I actually impressed me in an agreement that they don't attack each other since White-Eye Twilight seems like now a giant threat for IG's power, and they took over Norway. They annexed. And they kind of look like the German Reich again. I don't know if that's appropriate, but they kind of look like it. This is a two-way war. Angola and Brazil, Morgan decides to rebel back and allied up with the Twilight. Now it's officially the beginning of World War V, with AJ obviously taking the side of the Allied powers. This is the land of AJ. We obviously have the United States joining. But the one thing we actually have is actually the Axis powers, which Canada's actually on it. This is going to be bad for the CFA. Was actually another Italy. Trilogy, actually. By the fact we obviously have White-Eye Twilight joining on the Axis. We have not Belarus. We have Belarus joining on the Allies. And they wanted to join AJ. So AJ agreed in agreement that Belarus or Belarus and AJ would be unified. And we always have Britain, the United Kingdom, and Canada joined since. But the one thing we actually have that is done is these three nations joining. Is joining White-Eye Twilight. Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Slovakia. Most of Europe united. It just sees White-Eye Twilight as now a big threat. And this is the official, Axis allied powers. Now let's get the rest completed. Turkey, I guess Turkey cannot be on the Axis side. I think Sweden will be joining the Axis. And then obviously Morgan. Actually, Carolina's not going to be joining on either side. I actually don't join on our team. we have Quran joining, along with the DRC and Nigeria. I'm gonna have to like get the picture where it is like the World War. We obviously have kids from Turkey, Trumpeter joining the Allies. We have these at the Central Asian Union, Mongolia actually joining, and Brianna and Korea joining. And Iran doesn't have one border, but yeah, that one did absolutely wrecked. Yeah, now this is actually land. So they join along with Yemen, Oman, and these nations. Yeah, the small like things, I mean not nations, but the ones that I missed, like the Great Lakes, for example, they're gonna join the Axis. Newfoundland also being on the Axis side. And with the last one being Ecuador. Colombia, I think it's on the Allied side. Yeah, I kind of fit at the cover. Alright guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna screenshot this. Alright, I saved the image, so now let's get on to the war. Starting in Europe, White Twilight made a massive invasion of Camden. Wait, no, that's the one amount. A full-scale invasion. Camden was kind of weak since they did not build up the military bit enough. Yeah, Sweden, along with AJ troops, invaded AJ via the Finnish areas, and I think, and then along with the Central Asian Union, they were trying to back up. We actually also have the first major one. The season destroyed by the Allied troops. The DRC and Nigeria are not the most powerful in this alternate timeline, but they are kind of strong, so the DRC tried to push back, but Nigeria actually was a little damage, but not much. Nigeria did lose a bit of lands in one of those episodes. What episode was it? Was it episode 3, 2, or 1? I think it was episode 1. It's the Great Lakes. That's in North America, UCA, or the United States. They were able to push on West Alaska, even in a lot of land. With the help of 8-jetted troops, they were able to put those reserves in them, giving them a lot of power, so they were able to zoom through. They do have a little bit of a spot in Europe. Let me just do the eyedropper. In Europe, AJ was then pushed in the Belarusian areas. No group is powerful as the White crew. Let's say Brianna, Korea, Mongolia, and the Central Asian Union did support them, so they were able to push them a little bit. They were able to push them way back, they were able to push them a little bit, but over here, but in the north area, they were able to push them all the way back.
Alright, I'm back. Yeah, my mom just
came into my father's computer. And you see, there is a lot of advantages West Alaska and the rest of the United States has. Is actually, they don't turn that up in just a short bit of time. Like, at the shortest, they could be like this big. West Alaska won independence. The United States gave it independence. Since they needed, at least since they will be needing a stockpile. Since they needed lots of heat, the United States luckily has lots of tree farms. Specifically on the west coast, which they didn't supply that with. West was pushing. United States is a bit weak, but not as weak as standard. But the good thing is, the United Kingdom was actually able to make a pretty good landing in the age of Iraq. Sweden was invaded by Russia. AJ, it was AJ. Why am I being a doofus? And they were able to help out in this invasion. We have, during their capital was reached, we have a surrender. The first surrender, Oman was being completely destroyed. Yep. Yeah, it is Oman. Yeah, I switched the names out since Oman went in Yemen's land. This is this one, and in Yemen we're in Oman's land. Oman got destroyed. Oman got destroyed. The UAE was completely destroyed. And they advanced into the Sea Nation. And yeah, this is the giant conflict. Back in Europe, Britain managed. I need to fix the border. Over here, Britain is actually making steady progress. In Africa, Nigeria was able to pull them out a little bit, not much. They do have 300 million, 200 soldiers. Wait, no. In this point, Nigeria has 1 million people. They can restart the piles, but it was a bit too late because the capital was still on the horizon. The DRC in this point was destroyed. So there only $91 billion left for anyone in the nation. And this is the start of the nation's collapse. Many nations, with Tanzania, Kenya, and Uganda helping out each other in this invasion in the southern half of this nation, or the southern half of the nation. And we have, this is basically, Iran was actually destroyed since the Arabians and British managed to help each other out with this invasion. This is why friendship is magic.
That's probably dead by now.
Iran was then completely destroyed. They don't have any posts. Because their ally was destroyed. we have Iran and destroyed. The thing is, they were able to get pushed out of their nation. I'm gonna try my best to build the border. I think it was that. No, I think it doesn't want. I don't know if that looks like that. It was just a rough draft. Iran was completely wiped out. Split in two, and officially Iran surrenders over to the Allied powers, along with the DLC. But for some reason, Yemen has not been invaded at all. Well, Yemen had passed out the Axis powers. This is only really good for the Allies. As known, Canada surrenders along with Newfoundland. They were able to. That's what they needed. That is what just they needed. Colombia was able to take back both nations. The invasion of Nigeria was really fast, and many provinces started to fall. And yeah, and when Nigeria was just down to 8 provinces, the government felt it was better to surrender. And now it's just White Twilight and Sweden versus the Allies. Do we take that land? I'm going to push into it. Sweden and Norway were in parts of Sweden. They were able. How about Camden push back? And we were allowed to. They were allowed to in it. They were allowed to have annexation. This is not good for Sweden and White Twilight. So they don't know what to do. Think they don't have much of a choice. Their empires fall. A bomb was dropped at the White Island capital. And then we have the official surrender of both of them in an indefinite Allied victory. It was real easy for them, since they had two of the major superpowers. One elected the PC in a hot second. Oh boy, the Mayfeild map looks way different than usual. We're gonna do this treaty one by one. In North America, there are actually not really that many changes besides the United States and all the Great Lakes. And Alaska actually gained a lot of land. I think let's head to let's go here. Let's head to another map to show you what it used to look like. Stupid flippin' advertisements. Alright, but this is part. Let me just turn it down. This is what it used to look like. This is what it used to look like. I'm hoping there was no advertisement. And this is what's outside now. See, it actually claimed a little bit of land. And next up in South America, Colombia. Let me fix the border real quick. Colombia and it's more than in Ecuador. It's in Grand Colombia then. Now into Europe, Asia, and Africa where we have the most changes. Southern Asia, the land that used to be here is now annexed by Arabia, Eritrea, and Israel. Iran was greatly reduced. Yeah, it was greatly reduced down. Central Asia gained this much land. The second place is Europe. Africa. Chad was. I think this was a part of Chad. I don't really know that. Niger and Chad gained a lot of land. Replacing that lost it had. Nigeria was severely downed. And outside was shut down its military. Finally, the DRC was split into 3 nations: North DRC, South DRC, and Central DRC, and Tanzania, and South Sudan, and a lot of it. And finally, oh boy, yeah, I decided to let some land pop-ups for Turkey, automatons having it. Yeah, there was a lot of differences. We're going to cover north, south, east, and west. Starting with the west, Camden gained this part, which he did not have. Nathaniel regained his independence, but it was only having this. He was invaded by the Twilight. Britain went from this to this, then Brittany as well. Germany was divided up, and once Twilight was assassinated, because she was an evil one. And also, the Watchdog Union was well disbanded for sure. Even the CFA members, including the United States, West Alaska, Grand Columbia, AJ, Guyana, and Korea, even forced the non-reunification of it, saying that if any launched their union, but if it was Watchdog Twilight, and then is immediately back disbanded. And yeah, in the north, Sweden was divided up. Gained this land, I think. I don't really remember. If you've seen the last episode, go see it. If you remind me of that. AJ was being destroyed at the beginning, and they managed to conquer a lot of land. And Poland, in the Czech Republic, decided to give up a bit of the land to make AJ a bit happy since for that loss. AJ lost about 21 million people, which is a lot compared to a population of 91 million. Since Chris felt bad about this, I sent it over $24 trillion to AJ to make them happier. Along with Brianna and Korea. And this was all the war changes. Mostly. There was some changes like Czechoslovakia gained a little bit of land. Also, besides zero victory. And let's end this video here. So, hope to see you in the next episode.